Welcome to Sexual Frequency, a non judgmental place where we can play, explore, and vibe into the new paradigm of intimacy and sexuality together. I'm your host, Goddess Lore. And tonight, we're doing something different. We're doing something a little bit different. We're tapping into our sexual energy with some divination tools. Yes, we're going to be using our tarot and our oracle cards and our crystal plugs to help us take the temperature on our sex life, on our sexual energy, kind of see where we're at, where do we want to go. Like, when was the last time we did that? When was the last time we said, like, okay, wellness check, what's up with my sex? I know it's been a minute for me, and I'm all about the embodiment. So I'm juiced for this episode. This is the first time that I do this, so I'm excited. Before we get into the temperature check, though, you know that I don't come alone. In the studio with me tonight is, as always, Rick Rock with the hard cock.
Hey, what up, y'all?
Oh, Ricky came with the juice today.
Hey, we're back in the studio. It's been a couple weeks.
We're back. Happy motherfucking belated birthday!
Right, bitches. Yeah. Oh, I mean, not you guys, but you know.
No, we could be your bitches.
My bad. I have a potty mouth.
We love it. Don't listen to Thomas, my son, before we left the house. Mom, don't remember not to say any bad words. I was like, fool, you know who your mother is. Stop it.
What the fuck you mean?
Mom, don't say fuck. Okay, Rick, tell us about your birthday.
It was good. I mean, we had a good time on Wednesday, hung out with the friends, had a little surprise birthday cake and whatnot. But we were also celebrating, other events with the friends there. So it was good. It was a good hangout. We were chilling. The rest of the weekend was good. Got to see family. They took me out to eat.
Nice. Wait, where'd you go? Did you skip over that way too fast?
Okay, yeah.
Whatever.
So,
the big news.
Well, we went to this sandwich spot in Chino called Roscoe's Deli, I think it's called. Out in Chino, my uncle and my aunt and my cousin Ruben, they took me out Saturday.
Wait, so is it like? So what do you rate the spot? Like,
it was good. I mean, it was cool. It was like it looked like a nice little sports bar, like really dope. Bunch of TVs everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Food was amazing.
Yelp
Food was
review
real
style.
good. Yeah.
How many stars?
I was gonna give it an 8, maybe 10. I mean, the food was good. The sandwiches.
I'm all Rick. There's only 5 stars.
I'm sorry, but it's like big portions too. So
okay.
It was good. It was real good. Sunday I got to chill with Judy. Took me out for
nice.
brunch. So the rest of the weeks, I was just chilling, just kind of hanging out with the family. My brother, Sunday, my brother came with his tribe of kids. So I got all the B-Day hugs.
We know who that is.
Yeah,
that's Turo. That's Turo. Baby bro Turo.
But other than that, it was great. Got a lot of messages from everybody. So it was good. 43 is going to be good, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's high.
43, come fuck with me.
There you
come
go.
on.
43, come fuck with me. That's right.
43, come fuck with me, baby. And that other voice you hear with us, you know her and you love her, as Eileen the intern.
Hey everybody, how are you? It's good to be back.
Hey.
It's good to have you back.
The hype.
Woo, woo. It's good to have you back. We know there was a lot of COVID things happening in your life.
Yeah, I got no birthday because my kids got COVID, so I was like in quarantine for my birthday. But yeah, I'm cheers to health because we're here.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'll take that.
Absolutely.
Any day.
I agree with you for sure, 100%. Because
it ain't no joke.
It's no joke. No, we know all too well. But we're glad to have you back in the studio tonight for the fun activities that we're going to have. And again, before we get even more into it, Ricky, let the people know what time it is.
It's time for that pre-roll. Pre-roll. Let's get in this. All right. Whoops. Got to do one better here. Here we go.
Hey.
Hey.
All right, here we go, guys. So, tonight's show, sponsored by the one and only 360 Photo Booth Expert. Whether you're looking to purchase or rent a 360 photo booth for your next event, visit 360photoboothexpert.com. With over 10 years of being in the photo booth industry, they are always going above and beyond with excellent service and help, and they also speak Spanish. So, visit 360photoboothexpert.com and click on the Get in Touch tab. And don't forget to use promo code Sexual Frequency for our special discount.
Hey, that's what's up. And I want to give a special birthday shout out to Gabby, also from Photo Booth, Photo Expert. It was her birthday on Monday. It was her birthday on Sunday.
Happy birthday.
And we got to celebrate her on Sunday, and it was such a good time. Like, just, it really is like a testament to the person is like when people really show up and show out for you. And it was just an event, family, friends, just so much love and care. So I want to give a special shout out to Gabby from
Happy
360
birthday,
Photo
Gabby.
Expert. We appreciate you. Muchos más. Wow. Okay, so what did y'all do this weekend? Anything like fun and like, give me some
Hot. It's so hot. All I want to do is be indoors. It's so hot.
That's true. The weather
Yes,
sucks.
it does.
I mean, the heat wave. Ugh.
the fucking humidity.
That's what it is, man. That's what kills us. Is the humidity.
I can't, because it's not even really that hot, right? It's like
No.
90, 91.
I can't stand the sticky. Like everywhere I
Yes.
just move and
Uh-uh.
I'm sticky. No, I can't.
The
do that.
humidity is like crazy. My hair is like doing all kinds of wild things right now. It's just,
Mhm.
it's too much. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I did get to do some fun stuff over the weekend. I went to Outfest.
Yes.
Nice.
Friend of the show, funny Robbie, was great. He invited me out to 2 events. Highlight was, do you guys know who Coleman Domingo is?
I feel like I've heard the name, but I can't.
Do you guys watch Euphoria?
No.
Oh, damn it.
No,
Well,
I wanna watch it.
he is, you should watch it. It's
I need
good.
to watch it. Yeah,
It's
I heard
good.
It's good.
He is like the father figure AA sponsor like of the show. He's just this gorgeous black man, and we're sitting in the theater, and we went to see one of a short film that he is in, and we're sitting there, and I'm like, what is this silky velvety voice that I hear behind me? And we turn around, and Robbie's like, it's Coleman Domingo. He's here. He's sitting behind us. And I look back and I was like, clutching my
starstruck.
pearls, because yes, he was just literally 2 rows behind us. I was like, oh my God, we're breathing the same air. I mean, not really, because we had to wear masks. But it was pretty great, and they did a Q&A. But as dope as that was, I did that, and then like yesterday I went out for the premiere of the movie that Robbie had worked on, El Marihuano, which was great. It was like a night, the shorts was a night of Latin excellence, which was great. They had a DJ, there was food, free drinks, and then we got to see all the shorts. So special shout out to you, Robbie Rob. I appreciate you for inviting me out to come with you and meeting like a bunch of dope people. Yeah, I met like one of his friends who's like a fashion designer. Hey boo. Like, can't wait to go to your fashion show in October. Just met a lot of fabulous people, and still left feeling from the 2 Outfest events that I went to, it had me like in my fields, and I'm still kind of there. The fact that we are still in a place where we just cannot accept people living their authentic truth, and it makes me sad. It like hurts my soul almost.
Absolutely.
And although some of these stories are like, they're very hopeful, they're still like just this fucking like angst almost that I feel like. It's fucking terrible. Like, mind your own fucking business, people. Just let people do whatever the fuck they want. Like, so long as they do it with consent, who fucking cares? I mean, don't like fuck animals or anything, because animals can't consent, but it's like, fuck,
We don't
like,
condone pedophiles or
no,
animal
like,
fuckers.
like, just stop it. It just it makes me it makes me sad, and at the same time it like fuels, what we're doing here on the show. Because we are a non-judgmental space, and we like to talk about sex and intimacy that's in a perspective that's not heteronormative. So with that said too, I also have a GoFundMe out there, guys.
Yes.
It's called Get Goddess to Atlanta. If you don't already follow me on Instagram at Lotus Hustle. There is this amazing sexuality conference in Atlanta in September. It's called Sex Down South. It is, I believe, the 5th or the 6th year that they're going to have this event. And I am just dying to go. I'm starting a new sexuality course, and my mentor is going to be there, Goddess Amina. I'm manifesting that I'm going to get to just like hug her and soak up some of her energy. I really want to like try to get an interview with her. So I'm going to hit her up on the back channel, like at school, like, yo,
Nice.
I'm going to be in Hotlanta. And I know all the people from Atlanta are going to fucking hate me for saying that, because no one who's from Atlanta calls it Hotlanta, I'm pretty sure.
But you're not from Atlanta.
But
so
I'm not
that's
gonna,
okay.
I won't say it when I'm over there. Like, I gotta know my place. But if you want to support the cause, if you want to support voices of individuals who aren't really highlighted in the world of sex and sexuality and intimacy, this conference was started by 2 queer Black women in Atlanta, and it is a very open, queer positive, queer friendly, queer inclusive space. And I'm just like so juiced. My soul is calling me to be in Atlanta on
You're
these
gonna be
Yeah,
there.
you're
on
gonna
these
be there,
days.
girl.
I'm gonna be there because listen, I already bought the ticket.
Well, we got this fundraiser
I
going
already
too, so
raised enough from GoFundMe to buy the actual conference ticket. So, and
Now
it
we
is
have to fly your ass there.
it is
Yeah.
non-refundable. So
You're going.
y'all help me come up with the rest of the money that I need
That's
to
right.
get my
You
ass
could drop
to
off your
Atlanta.
cans,
Right.
your
Drop off your
bottles.
cans. DM me. I will give you my address, depending how safe I feel that you are.
We're gonna have to do an OnlyFans for a
Yes.
little bit of
I
limited
mean,
time.
it is such a short amount of time, because otherwise I might just want to put content out there for that. And just kidding. And not really at the same time. Hit me up. What are you willing to pay for me to get my nails done? I'm just kidding, but I heard that people pay money for
I know.
nails, like
Trust
fucking
me, I think about it all the time.
pay
I'm
me
like, I
to do
have
my
one bad
toes.
toe. Like, can I do one foot and not the other foot?
You know, I feel like, girl, I feel like people would pay more for your bad
For the bad
toe
toe.
than for like the regular toes,
Yeah.
because there's,
I'm like, I have a half a nail on one of my big toes. Like, does that count?
Somebody's gonna comment that's hot, and they're gonna
Yes.
want to see
Oh
that.
my
It's gonna be
God,
like-
get all in there.
it's gonna be like GoFundMe to get Eileen acrylic an acrylic
I need
toenail.
the hood.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh man, that shit's funny. But yeah, people pay for a lot of things out there. And again, hey, no shame. Like, we don't
No
Do
judgment.
we don't
you?
judge
no
people
shame.
here.
Yeah.
No
Exactly.
judgment.
We all
Do you?
surviving. We're all trying to get paid.
Yeah.
We definitely are. I had somebody who I met through the school that I was at in Australia, and she just posted, she's like, on her Facebook page, she was like, listen, times are tough, groceries are expensive, gas is expensive, here's a link to my OnlyFans, don't judge me, I put out some content. I was all, girl, you have to say all that. And she's like, here's the thing. I mean, but when you're putting it in platforms that like your family is in, I get it, because some of my dad's friends follow me on Facebook.
Oh,
so-
yeah, they're learning a thing or two about a thing or two.
Oh, listen, my
I wouldn't-
mom's friend wants to be on the show. I need to get her on.
We need to get her.
Yeah.
That'll
She
work.
she asked my aunt to be on with her, and she was like, let's find our vaginas again together.
Oh, yeah.
See,
And
that's
my
cool.
aunt was like, fuck no,
Uh,
I'm not gonna go on. Like, fine. But she's the same aunt who asked me if I was doing porn.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Go figure.
We'll get her on. We'll give her some drinks, and then I'm sure she'll change her mind.
She might. She just might. Well, I talked your ears off enough. We got to get to the first segment of tonight, which is Cochina Chronicles.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's right. And we know that for season 2, we're giving other people the opportunity to also share what their Cochina Chronicles are. And so today we're handing over the segment to Eileen, the intern. I don't know if you want to highlight yourself on the camera if you want to. We're gonna
No, they
just
can see me.
okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. We're gonna pass it over to Eileen, the intern.
So this is a little change up because we usually these stories are about us or ourselves and we share our own personal stories. This story is not about me. I don't have good stories.
Allegedly.
No. It's a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend.
La mamá de la mamá de la mamá.
La mamá de la mamá de la mamá.
La amiga de la amiga de la amiga de la amiga de la amiga.
I think this is a good opportunity. You guys have heard of Am I the Asshole? Like on YouTube where they do the Am I the Asshole and people send in their stories of asshole things that they've done. I think we should do this with Cochina Chronicles. I think that we should have people DM Goddess Lore.
And say, am I a cochina?
Am I a cochina? And give their story and we'll read it on here.
We'll read you. Oh, anonymous tales. Yeah, let's do it.
Anonymous tales of cochina.
Slide in the DMs.
So this really is not my story, but I think it's freaking hilarious.
Okay, we love it.
So I have a friend who was doing the deed with her man of many, many years, and they were drunk as fuck. And, they were getting hot and heavy. And, when you're drunk, you just you lose all inhibition and you just go there. So she was, he was going down on her and went from the front to the back and had to take a pause because he started eating toilet paper and it was stuck in her ass. And she heard him like spitting and she's like, what are you doing? And he was like unfazed, did not give a shit that he was probably like eating shit off toilet paper. And so, yeah, that was the whole story. It is just like disgusting. I'm like, dude, don't you check when you wipe? Like a baby wipe, a fucking cloth, something.
Yeah, the baby wipe should be like the last.
Yes.
The last wipe.
Like you should be tasting Huggies, not toilet paper, because you wipe that shit.
Okay, I feel like that's debatable.
Is it?
I feel like
I'm intrigued.
Yes, because I feel like for me, the wipe has to be first.
Well, yeah, but
for me, I'm like the wipe has to be first. Make sure I get everything, and then the toilet paper is just to kind of pat dry it.
Dry it, yeah.
Well, I'll add to that. I do wipe toilet paper. No, I do toilet paper, wipe toilet paper to pat dry.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. So so toilet paper is at the end.
But see, if you're getting all in there, then yeah, for sure wipe. But I mean, definitely if you're the type that's getting it in there all the way, then yeah, you need the wipe to make sure all that dry stuff comes out.
But see, here's the thing though, sometimes you don't know.
Well, true.
Some of us have. I will speak. I guess I'm sharing my Cochina Chronicle after fucking all. Some of us
supposed to remain anonymous.
Some of us, have bigger parts than others.
Yes, we have crevices where other people don't have crevices.
Also, some of us, don't like some of the toilet paper. Don't give me soft toilet paper. I feel like my pussy devours it. It is so hot.
Charmin extra soft
No. I feel like when I use that, I like wipe and I'm like, where did it go? Oh, it's all stuck to my fucking pussy because my pussy's always hot. It's like sucks up. Oh my god, my mouth watered.
Cochina Chronicles is getting her hot and bothered tonight.
It really is. And it's funny because Kinky Boo told me once, he goes, oh, you know what it's called? Like when you have like toilet paper. And I was like, no. And he's
There's
like,
a name for it?
It's called clitty litter.
Oh.
Not in your ass, but in your pussy. It's called clitty litter. I go, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
But I have to say, they were drunk, so I imagine they were probably out at a party or something, or at their house. They weren't thinking full on about like their hygiene.
And he did not give a shit. Let me tell you, he didn't give a shit.
That's a real one.
That's his woman. That's his woman.
Put it to the side and kept on going. But then she took it a step further, and as fucked up as she was, went and told everybody. So now they like I forgot the name they have there, but they're like fucking call him like Charmin Man or something like that.
He toilet paper
Dingleberry eater. Or Dingleberry
for sure. But yeah, I was just like, eek.
That is
That's
fucking
good.
hilarious.
That was
So,
a good story.
I'm sure everybody has a story. You have to. Like, you're a liar if you don't. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Everybody has to. Everybody
Yeah.
has a story. That's definitely happened. I mean, just the other day, I shot a video of myself and I was like, ooh, I don't know. I had that little tiny speck of fucking toilet paper stuck there. Like, where'd you come from? You know, and but Kinky Boo was like, fucking send it anyway. Like, I don't fucking care. I'm like,
Shoot it.
you're
shoot it.
right. There you go.
Hey,
I should put that OnlyFans content.
Yeah.
If you're
Fucking
into
kitty
clitty litter, I fucking got you. Listen, just fucking buy me some Charmin and
Send me
I
your
got
you'll
toilet
get-
paper
you'll
of
get
choice.
that.
I got you
If
for
you
days.
really want to get all in there, send me the soft shit and don't send us the sandpaper.
No. Oh my gosh. So like where I used to work, I used to tell my coworker, I was like, bro, why do you keep buying fucking prison toilet paper? Like, it was so hard. But I love Scott tissue. And
oh my god,
some
we grew up using Scott tissue.
Yes.
That's what we call the sandpaper ass toilet
that's
paper.
what I'm saying. And then some people are like, oh, that's so rough. And I was like,
I'm all about Costco
Scott
toilet
tissue.
paper. I won't
I
use anything else.
fucking hate that shit.
Well, you can never shit or piss at my house then.
Listen, Momo is my sister that lives with me. She bought that shit, and I was like, nope. We have two separate piles of toilet paper. She has Kirkland, and I have Scott tissue because I cannot. That shit, my pussy devours.
Yeah.
Like-
He probably does in mine too, but I'm willing to pick it out because I love fucking Costco toilet paper.
High Priestess.
I'm
High
willing
Priestess.
to take the extra 30 seconds.
The High Priestess is on saying Scott is A1, and then she's also commenting it doesn't disintegrate.
Oh shit.
Right, bro. Does it disintegrate in your pussy too? Maybe that's just a Gonzalez thing. I don't know, but fuck, I feel like it definitely does.
So shout out to Costco if you want to sponsor. We'll make
Right?
sure that you're.
Eileen will definitely
Yes.
use your toilet paper.
I fucked with that Target brand that
Oh, Target.
was that
Up and Up?
Up and Up, yeah.
Were you gonna
But-
say
but-
In and
I
Out?
was gonna say, I was like, what is it? In and Out, Up and Up. Yeah, I'm glad you got it. I forgot what it was. Yeah, but I get their like, that strong one. Yeah, that
The
one
strong
works.
one.
It's been pretty good. Yeah,
I need Scott tissue.
Scott's not bad, you know.
I'm telling
But
you.
I
grew up using
also
Scott
don't
tissue.
like a single ply. It's gotta be,
Yeah.
even if it was a single ply, like I'll fold and fold just to get a nice.
Well, I
little-
Yeah.
can take it a step
Cushion.
further, and it's even worse. My job, which shall remain nameless, still has a little the little squares come out of the.
Oh hell no!
Oh,
Yes.
what the fuck?
People are probably gonna figure out that where
so
I work.
I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna say because
Yeah.
I was gonna get
And
for
it's
some of
just
that
like, I'm sitting there like 1, 2, pulling each one out, and Oh
that
my
takes me
shit.
back to my All
Shit,
Saints
the bell
days.
just, I just gave myself away. The bell just rang, and fuck, I'm still pulling out toilet.
I'm loving this cochina
Oh
chronicles.
my
yeah.
God.
Ooh,
Okay,
this
so
was a
that-
good one.
yeah.
I'm sweating.
That turned into that. But shout out to my friend who shall remain nameless, who needs to fucking double wipe.
Listen, if she wants to be on the show,
Right.
She probably
invite her
will.
to come and
Yeah.
defend herself.
She needs to defend her clitty litter.
Yes. Oh my
But
gosh.
send in your DMs to Goddess Lore
Yes.
at Lotus Hustle.
Yes, Lotus Hustle or Frequency. Let us know, what are
Yeah.
your stories? We can share them anonymously.
Totally
We'll come up with
anonymously, we
we'll come up with like a scale
Yeah.
of, cochinones, something. We'll figure it out. But yes, send us your stories. Or if you even want to pop on in StreamYard and do the segment from the comfort of your
Oh,
own
that would be
home.
cool.
yeah,
We can
do
have you
that.
do that
Yeah,
too, because we're all
technology.
about it. We're all about it, baby. That concludes Cochina Chronicles. Thank you, Eileen, the
You're
intern. That was
welcome.
great.
That was good.
So good. Now we're gonna move on to our fun, exciting. I don't know if I want to call it a game. It's not really a game, but we are calling it Pick Your Plug. So if we can get the camera angle, let's cleanse. Let's do some energetic cleansing. They were cleansed at home. I meditated before I picked these cards. Now we have in front of us, it is 3 different piles, and each pile has an archetype card, a tarot card, and a flower of the night.
Hold on a second. Well, yeah, use yours.
A flower flower of the night. So what I want you to do, and it doesn't matter when you listen to this, you don't have to be watching this live, you don't have to be like watching it in the same week. This is literally going to resonate with you anytime that you watch this video, whether it's now or whether it's 5 years from now. It's still going to hold true. So I want you to look at these lovely plugs and see which one of these resonates with you. And we're going to go through each pile and read it. And it's going to give us an insight into our sexual energy, our sex life, which I'm excited about. And I don't know which one is resonating with me the most. I feel like I want to pick one before I do the readings. This one's really fucking calling my name, but it's because I love this little guy. Like, look at how precious he is. Look at how precious the little bulbous black obsidian. And then we have a rose quartz. Look at beautiful. And then we have agate.
High Priestess
Avon.
is saying the pretty pink one.
Oh,
I think
Priestess.
it's so pretty.
Priestess picked the pink one. Do you guys want to pick one before we do the draw?
I was gonna go with the pink one also.
The pink one, okay.
I said the pink.
Pink. I'm gonna go with bulbous. And we're just gonna get started.
She names them, huh? She has names.
Little bulbous. I mean, he's just the cutest. Like, I did not do that. I did.
These are all
Okay.
clean.
Yes, they are all clean energetically. They've never been used. These are all actually for sale. If anybody's interested in purchasing, hit me up at Lotus Hustle. But we're going to get started and we're going to do the tarot card first. And so the card that is for this particular pile is the 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, look at. She is nice and thick. She's a thickums. She's like swaying, flowing in that dress. Like she's coming for it. You know, she's coming for the money. Pentacles usually represents money, stability. So let me pull up real quick. Okay, so the 9 of Pentacles is, oh, I like it. Indulge yourself because you deserve it. Your hard work is paying off and you're now reaping the rewards. You feel at ease with your financial status, income, and schedule. Live loud with luxury, allowing yourself to enjoy the abundance that you've created. It's now time to celebrate and treat yourself. Whether it's buying the item you've had an eye on or giving yourself time to rest, by staying true to yourself and your vision, you are improving the quality of your life. Show your true colors by saying yes to your independent spirit and the creations you are bringing forth into the world. Ooh, acknowledge your accomplishments and what it took for you to get to this place of fulfillment and satisfaction. Rich in inspiration, connect and replenish the unique beauty that you possess and provide in the world. I love it. The word that stuck out for me was indulge. Indulge yourself. We're going to keep it going with our Flower of the Night Oracle, which is, oh, this is so beautiful. It is intuition. These cards are new, by the way.
It's so pretty.
Oh, look at the what would you say? A hare? Rabbit? What's the
it
difference?
is.
Like it's like a big giant these
Ears?
giant like ears. Okay, wait, maybe we lay them down like this so we can keep it. All right, so excuse me, intuition. The flower is the desert thorn apple. Okay, so this flower will assist you in meditating and understanding dreams, visions, and feelings. What the fuck? This is so on point for me. Damn. Okay. It will often indicate that you need to look beneath the surface, that there is more going on that meets the eye. Creative blocks and are self-imposed and are easily lifted if you simply do the work to take the first step. The same goes for indecision at this time. You may actually find new creative ideas are forthcoming. Trust your feelings, listen to the inner voice, and do not be swayed by others. Illusions are very easy to believe and may present themselves in ways which are easy to mistake as signs or opportunities. Take time to meditate, to sit, and think deeply about what it is that you want, believe, and know to be truth and reality. Affirmation. Y'all don't even know. Ricky knows because I was in my field when he got home, but this feels so fucking accurate. What I feel is valid. I trust my inner voice. Keywords are intuition, visions, dreams, creative blocks, meditation, daydreaming, and illusion. Wow. This makes a lot of sense for me personally. Let's go with the archetype. So this is like the card to embody, the energy to embody. Y'all would think I would know my Roman numerals by now.
I don't. I only know like the Super Bowl ones.
Bitch, I don't even know that. I'm on Super Bowl a lot.
That's what, LX60?
I don't know. Sure. Okay, so this card is the kiss, the touch, the chemistry, the sex. Before a first kiss, the air is electrified. Each breath is alive with possibility and magic. What will their lips be like? Their tongue? Do they want me in return? The archetypal energy of the kiss is a heightened sensation of merging with the other, of letting in what was moments ago separate, to become one. It is risky but beautiful business. These moments forever change as fuck. This is too fucking real right now, guys. Excuse me. These moments forever change us as we move past the solitary self toward union and acceptance. This card suggests true intimacy is around the corner, which requires bravery and surrender. When the kiss takes a non-human form, it may be experienced as touching the sacred, hearing a whisper, or being graced by a divine being. You will recognize the presence of the kiss by cold chills and an awakening of the heart.
Sorry, there was a spider coming.
No. Oh, there was a spider. We got to look that up. What is it? Priestess? If you're still in here, I need to know what the medicine of a spider is. So, if you pick the beautiful little baby bulbous black obsidian is actually a protection stone, which I love, and helps you to get to higher levels of consciousness. Let's see. Let's put these all three together. I love the energy of the kiss. I love how this is saying like indulge in your vulnerability, indulge in the things that make you feel good. Like it's okay to put yourself out there and to be vulnerable. Trusting your intuition. Take some time to go deep in your dreams, like to analyze, like what is it that, oh, that's my sexy leg down there.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I was like, what's that? Ooh. See, you gotta be able to turn yourself on. Come on. So intuition, go with, I don't know about y'all, but I've been having some crazy dreams like these last couple of nights.
I've been having crazy dreams for like the past month.
Girl.
But a lot of them I don't remember, but they're so intense. I know they were intense and they're very real, but I don't always remember them. And I'm not a dreamer.
I need to wake up and write this shit down because I have been so restless. I've been unable to sleep. And now this is like tapping your intuition. And I'm saying it's interesting because I had a dream last night that I'm not going to get into what it is because it's extremely personal. But this dream, and I shared with a person, just brought up a lot of emotions for me that I didn't think were going to come up with this particular dream. So it's interesting that it's saying like tap in, and then that the energy here is like the kiss and be vulnerable and indulge. Nines are like close to completion. 10 is completion. 9 is like towards the end. I think for me, this is saying like have confidence, put yourself out there, be vulnerable, give yourself that like permission to just indulge and have a good time. Think about where you are with your own sexual energy. Not necessarily, don't always think about like your partner, like how it's going to be like this flow or interaction. Always start with yourself first and your intuition. So I love this. Although I do have to say that my dream was tied with someone else, and what came out was like something when I shared with the person who was in the dream was like, oh, that's something that I've been like sort of thinking about already. And just like, really? Like, wow, that was like really really interesting.
Priestess got back saying
Yes.
indicates a web of connection. Spider is asking you to cast your web far and wide and see what it brings.
I'm casting, baby. I'm casting. Thank you for that, Priestess. Now, this is the one that everybody picked. So you guys all picked the rose quartz, including High Priestess, and the rose quartz crystal. The energy is about self-love and acceptance. It helps heal your heart space. So this is also a very powerful stone. And so we're going to see what the tarot is for you guys. Ooh, it is the 3 of Swords, and actually it was reversed. Look at those little fairies. Are they fairies?
They're like little lightning bugs.
Oh, they're like, bitch, there ain't no room for a threesome here. It's like tossing the other little fairy down. Like, damn. So 3 of Swords. And number 3 is very interesting. And 3 of Swords usually does have to do with maybe some type of betrayal or pain, a love triangle, because this is sexual frequency. I would say maybe this is a threesome situation, maybe that didn't go so well, or maybe it did. I don't know. Put yourself out there, try it. A threesome. And think about it. A threesome doesn't necessarily, don't think about it like it has to be another person. A threesome could be like a toy. Bring in a plug with you. It's like a threesome. It's like you're bringing in a third person, right?
Okay.
Because maybe sometimes we like the language, right? Because threesome is actually one, I think it's the number one fantasy that most people have, is to have a threesome. So maybe it's like, oh, babe, let's have a threesome. And they're like, what? And you're like, yeah, I brought this little guy for you, you know, or for her or whoever. But let me go ahead and read. So it was a 3 of Swords, and it was reversed. This card says, broken hearts mend with time, and you've given yourself a period to mourn your losses. You're now ready to let go and move on. The swords are sliding out of your broken heart, releasing you from the prism of pain. From numbness to heartache, your roller coaster of emotions is at its end of the ride, giving you freedom to look forward with hope and deeper understanding of your needs and wants. The past still lingers in the shadows of your periphery, haunting your memories with pangs of remorse for what once was. Forgiveness to yourself and those who hurt you will cleanse your soul of sadness so that eventually you can make room for joy once again. Healing is a process, so be proud of yourself for all the work that you've done to be in the place where you can move on. We love to see it. Yes. Thank you. Let me know if that resonated with any of y'all. Ooh.
Me, that one was all me.
I love it.
So me.
Anybody else?
I don't want to play
Let
this
me
game
know.
anymore. I'm just kidding.
This is too real. Take me off. Okay, so the next card that we pulled for this one is Power. Let me grab my little book here. Power, and it is the Queen of the Night. I love that. That's a snake, a serpent. You know that means power, feminine energy. Okay, so Queen of the Night. When this flower appears, it indicates that a much anticipated new beginning has arrived, or a huge block has been moved from your path. Power is strengthened, and with it, almost endless possibilities are open to you. You should be feeling more self-confidence, and if not, know that you are now supported to step out and try something you may have been unsure of in the past. The way ahead is very welcoming at this time. I love this. New beginnings, evolution of self, and focus on your personal power and how you can regain or maintain it are all indicated. Closer connections with nature abound, including visiting a natural place or assisted by nature in some way of your life. Be careful of self obsession, losing faith in yourself, or becoming too power hungry. The affirmation for you all is my power is strong and true. Keywords are power, self confidence, nature, evolution, beginnings, and self obsession. I love that card. I know that that's going to resonate with Priestess
Yeah,
for
she
sure.
just commented, yes, it helps to have you won't break my soul drop during this
You
time of the
won't break
healing.
my soul.
And then
You won't
she
break
says,
my
this
soul.
reading is on point for me.
Yes, I knew it. I was reading it and I was like, oh, yep, it's going to make sense. And then the archetype for this pile is the womb. Let's see. Again, like I said, I wish I was better with
Roman numerals. We'll work on that.
We're working on it. I was doing card readings at a party and I was like, how do I not know this better by now? Okay. The womb. So this is a really powerful stack. So it's the nest, the belly, the origin. Everything has an origin story. The womb archetype asks us to contemplate the beginning beyond the beginning, the mother beyond the mother. In a world that often negates the power and necessity of feminine principles, this card returns us to the warmth, tenderness, and sacred intelligence from which we came. It is a card of receiving, not achieving, of accepting love from the mother of all of us. She is the life giving force that forgives and cherishes even the most wounded and disparate soul. No matter how lost you are, the womb awaits your return to help you heal and grow. This card is a call to keep things simple, to return, to be reborn in the name of love. The womb is everywhere. It is beyond gender, beyond time. We are within it as it is within us. Wow. I love this. I love this.
Priestess is like, bro, this pile is my pile.
Definitely, definitely. This one had I mean, we're doing like sex, right? But this is definitely a different vibe for sure. So it's like you've done the work, your heart is healing. Step into your power. Let's put this little beautiful crystal
she
here.
says, reborn in the name of love.
Yes.
I
And
love
getting
that.
back into that womb space, right? Where it's like we are everything is us. It's like the love of the mother of everything, of all creation. This one's really beautiful. I love it. Okay, now we're up to our third pile. The crystal here is agate. And this crystal is supports with harmony and balance. No one in the studio picked this one, but it's okay because you're watching at home and this might be the one that jumps out at you. Okay, so your card is the Nine of Swords reverse. This bitch looks like she just had an orgy and she needs to rest from all the dicks that she had. She's just like, I can't do it anymore. 9 dicks is too much. It's because she's gotta, you gotta have rules when you're gonna do an orgy, chica. Like, you gotta see the dicks that you have and you gotta put them like, you're at the beginning, you're at the middle, you're at the end. I think she took a big one right at the beginning. I don't know. She looks like tirada. Okay, what do we have? 9 of Swords, right? Okay, 9 of Swords reversed. Okay, so this card is about conscious awareness of negative thought patterns, has given you the superpower of managing your thoughts and emotions. Through your experiences, you've come to realize that everything will ultimately be okay. Anxiety will arise from time to time, and you will most certainly be faced with stressful situations. But now you have the tools to deal with them. It's easy to let your thoughts run away from you, but not if it's causing you unnecessary anxiety and worry. Separating yourself from your thoughts is a healthy choice to make. Letting go of your ego's need to control situations has given you freedom to let go and to just be as you are. Feeling the spectrum of emotions is normal and will happen. The difference is now you have the tools to deal with them. You are prepared. See, it was reversed, so I was wrong. She's all up on top of her shit. She was like, I did that shit. I took 9 dicks in this orgy. So
Yay
proud
me.
of myself, huh?
Yay me.
Right? Yay me. I need a nap, but I did it.
Nico's in the chat with the laughing emoji saying, "You got to see the dicks you have." Like she loves that comment.
I mean, you do. You really do.
Gotta know what you're working with.
Nico, let us know if I know you're probably just joining us, but which damn it, which plug resonates with you? If you had to pick your plug, which one would you choose? Okay. So we have this confident bitch who was just queen of the orgy, and her card is readiness. What do we have in the background? I mean, are those like buildings?
Like buildings, like a skyline.
Skyline. Okay. She's a city hoe.
City hoe for show.
Oh, show.
I mean, the city's where you get it, I guess. Okay, readiness.
Nico said the pink one.
Oh, okay. You're gonna have to go back and listen, girl, because it was a doozy.
It was good, Nico.
The
Go back
pink
and
was a
listen.
doozy, yeah. Okay, so readiness. The Nottingham catchfly. There is work to be done, but there's going to be great benefit also. You're reminded to remain ready, and this means not leaving things to the last minute or neglecting the finer details. The advice of someone you trust or who is experienced or successful in the area that concerns you will be of immense value right now. Don't put it off any longer. Examine every possibility and do not pass over anything without having a closer look. Nottingham Catchfly is all about the small details. I was gonna say small dicks. What? Anal friendly. Catchfly is all about the small details, which we must be ready to address. Triple check any contracts, agreements, or purchases you are making, and be extra vigilant to remain honest and within the letter of the law. Challenges include lack of commitment, laziness, apathy, and distraction. Your affirmation is, my readiness and vigilance are always focused and true. Keywords are readiness, vigilance, honesty, commitment, details, apathy, and distraction. Interesting. I feel like, those were sort of ish a little different, right? This was about like confidence, not doubting yourself, you're there. This one's a little bit about like, well, you got to stay ready, like double check your shit. And the archetype card for our last pile is the bridge. I love that it's like semi-rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
Very inclusive. I love that.
And the water's under it as well.
Yes.
That looks like 38.
Oh, you are? It is 38. I know that much.
Okay, yeah, 38. We got it. Thank you, Ricky. That was very helpful. Okay, the bridge, the connection, the link, and the gate. Bridges are built to connect two worlds. They create flow, allowing us to travel between realms, ideologies, and personalities. This archetype is a gesture of acceptance, of saying yes rather than withdrawing, separating, and saying no. When we cross a bridge to an unknown land, we are led magically into a new reality. We open up to otherness. I love that after what I was feeling.
Mm-hmm. These cards are really resonating with everyone. I think they're hitting everyone in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, so great.
Priestess says, IDK that shit either. Hello.
What?
She said, IDK that shit either.
I don't know that.
Comment. Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Give us more details. Yeah. We open up to otherness. Healing and communication are made possible. We enter a state of curiosity, wonder, and learning. The shaman, for example, creates a bridge between the everyday world and the sacred. This card asks us to study the connections between the seemingly disconnected parts of our life, either relationships, ideologies, or histories. Remember that a bridge can't be forced, it must be made with love, or its structure will not withstand the inevitable weather of life.
Priestess was talking about the Roman
Oh,
numerals.
yeah, Roman
Oh,
numerals.
okay, got it. I was like, I don't know. Okay, I love the bridge. Now let's connect these. So, I feel like readiness didn't really resonate with me. Let me go back and take another peek because I want it to make sense. Apparently, I don't know my alphabet either. Like, I'm all, where's the R's? Being vigilant, honest, commitment, and details. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it connects because the bridge you have to build with love, right? And you got to stay true to yourself, which is, this is what this bitch did. She was like, I'm on it. I'm on my shit. You got to stay true to yourself, but you got to be vigilant. I guess you have to still have your own, your boundaries, right? Of like what's acceptable for you and like what isn't. What are the things that are working in your life? What is not working in your life? You have to stay ready. So what is it? I stay ready, so I gotta get ready. You gotta stay ready. I don't fully like the energy of that because I'm like, yo, you gotta rest too. Look at her, bitch is tired. Like she is
She's
tired. Like she's gotta rest. But I think overall, agate was what? What do we say? Communicator, builder. Is that what I said? I don't remember, and I closed my laptop. My bad. Sorry. But these are the cards of the night. I hope that wherever you are, if you played along with the pick your plug game, that you got something out of this. Again, our focus was supposed to be like our sexual energy, like where we're at. It didn't quite didn't seem to quite flow that way, but we can always relate everything back to our sexuality and our sexual energy. This for me was definitely right on, was definitely having to do with sex, intimacy, emotions, connections. This one was right on for me. Y'all said that this was right on for you too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you out there, the viewer, picked this third one with the agate, let us know if it resonated for you guys. But excuse me, that completes the pick your plug. I want to know, how did you guys like feel about the readings?
I feel like you were kind of disappointed that it didn't resonate sexually, but I think that regardless of what people say, all sex starts with emotion. I don't care who you are, you're a liar if you say it doesn't. So yeah, this is all emotional attachment, and it does intertwine. It connects. So
Definitely. I do love that the cards were about like ourselves, right? Like
Mhm.
trusting our intuition, being in our power, and staying ready. If you look at the 3 flower cards, which I love this deck. I just got it and I really appreciate it. Anything in the comments?
No, High Priestess and Nico are just praising you with emojis here of clapping hands.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So
Thank you.
applause.
What's that?
I said applause, applause.
Muchos aplausos.
Yes, muchos
aplausos.
See.
Yeah, if you guys are interested in a reading, I do private readings. I do readings for parties. You can hit me up at Lotus Hustle on Instagram or s.frequency on Instagram. Do you guys have any questions? Ricky, you're quiet over there. Oh, Eileen, what were you gonna say?
I just think that I don't have any questions because this was just spot on for me. Like I think these cards were talking to me, and I don't want to hear it, but
This was good. You
Yeah.
got like you guys all picked the pink one.
Yeah.
Look at y'all ambitious. How is it that I'm the anal slut and I picked this tiny little baby? And y'all picked the big ass pink bulb. I love it.
Pink is pretty.
Pink is pretty. The mussy loves the pink. Wait, a mussy or a bussy? Ricky, do you got a man pussy or a boy pussy?
No comment.
Oh my god. My boobs look amazing when I cough.
Priestess is saying it was calling. So
It was calling?
See the
Yeah.
cards, right?
the cards.
I hear you calling. Oh man.
Here I come, baby.
To save you. Oh, he's in jail, huh?
Yeah.
We didn't
Oh,
talk
I
about
know,
that.
We
That's
didn't
all right.
talk about that.
We don't talk
we
about-
just sing his
I'm
song.
sorry.
We
I
just
just
sing.
like I don't have to like
Music
him, but
is
his
music.
music just hits.
You're right.
Sorry.
I mean,
Music's
that
always
was
gonna
a
hit.
soundtrack of our fucking high school
Yeah.
years.
For
Like
reals.
back when his R&B was like the shit, the top. No,
Yeah,
no
I'm
one
just
can
like-
touch him. That was like
My
when we were in
favorite
high
is
school.
still Keep It on the Down Low, which this motherfucker
Yeah.
obviously was doing for years and years, but we won't get into
Yeah.
that.
No, we won't. We know that hurt people, and
Yeah.
we know that came from trauma, and so we'll talk about that on a different night. But tonight we did pick your plug. It was the first time we did it. We appreciate you for being here, and
we don't talk about Robert.
joining us. Yeah.
No,
We
let's
don't
talk about
talk
Robert.
about
Nico said,
Rob.
Nico said,
No.
I'm scared to go back and see what the pink one says.
Oh no, girl, it was,
It was
good,
really good, Nico.
girl.
You gotta
Look,
go back. It
Yeah,
was good.
definitely. It was
it says have a threesome. And a threesome could be a toy. Bring a toy with you. If you're not going to bring in another
I
human.
love that because I think people automatically think threesomes like, oh, well, I don't want another person. And you just opened up a whole new window of opportunity for many people.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be a person.
It's so much about mindset, right?
Yes.
Like, we can view it in that way. And you can give your toy like a whole avatar, if you wanted to. Like, something
That's a whole other
fun.
episode.
I mean,
something
is it the
sexy?
same? Like, even if, like, for example, yeah. So you're bringing, not a third person, but you can be thinking of someone else while you're. You know what I mean?
Look,
But I mean,
Maybe
like,
people
well,
have
but
to
it's gotta
say
be.
that.
Well, I mean, I would think that you're communicating with your partner. So
Yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah.
if it's okay to communicating that way, then they'd say, like, yeah, pretend I'm so and so.
yeah, like, oh, definitely. Oh, you can
know what I mean?
definitely
Like,
do that. Yeah, for sure. Or, just like, even when you're fucking, they can be acting like they're someone else. You're acting like
Yeah,
you're somebody else.
exactly.
Or,
I'm
you.
like, honey, this is the Rock. We like him.
I mean, yeah, or even like if you bring in a dildo, right, and like they're fucking you with a dildo, and that dildo could be representation of whoever else,
Yeah.
right? Like, I don't know,
Yeah, no,
the
that's good,
butcher.
'cause you don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the carnicero.
The butcher.
You know that my best
Butcher.
friend used to get so dressed up every fucking day to go see the carnicero at the local market because she was so like into him.
Really?
And mind you, she's married and everything. She just had the biggest crush on him.
She's
So
a,
she
Sometimes-
wouldn't buy
sometimes
anything
it's
and freeze
the-
it. Okay, this bitch was buying fresh meat every day.
Wow.
Sometimes it's the
For,
like,
compliments,
2
like, you know
years.
what I mean. That's what it is. The compliments,
Yeah.
or the looks that they give you.
Because my ass be going into the market like all tore up.
Mhm. Me too, girl. Me too. There's no one to impress where we
Yeah.
live, girl.
Yes,
I've never gone to the market and seen somebody that I was like, fuck, I wish I would have combed my hair before I walked into this bitch. Never. No shade to El Sereno, but
Yeah.
fuck.
Slim pickings.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm not going at the right time, but
We need
I
to
haven't
go to
seen
the
anything.
market at exactly 9:02 before they close.
nah, those are the
Uh,
fools that are just going to pick up booze,
Yeah,
though.
they are.
Like,
They're just all the local transients just getting their tall cans in before.
oh my
they
god, yeah,
close.
you're not fucking wrong, dude. You're definitely not wrong.
Okay.
Oh shit. We have a comment, but from Priestess.
She said, "I can smell what the Rock is cooking."
Oh yeah.
Let me get that clitty litter out the way,
Yeah,
girl.
yeah, just make sure there's no.
Let's get
Make
the,
sure the Rock does not like clitty litter.
let me get the clitty litter out the way.
Just keep that Scott with you. You
Scott,
don't have no
keep that- yeah.
problems.
Got tissue.
Scott in a wipe. Scott in a wipe.
Yeah, listen, you
Scott
gotta
in a
have
wipe.
you gotta have
Sounds like a
wipes
drink.
in
Let
your
me get
whole
a Scott
bag.
in a wipe.
Yes.
Ah, that's hilarious.
think Scott makes wipes, actually.
Oh, I
I
think
think
they
they
do.
I
Yeah.
think, I think they
I
all
think they do. But I got to give it hands down. I love Kirkland wipes the best.
Oh, those
Yeah,
are the
those
best.
are good.
We
Kirkland
clean our
wipes are the
shoes,
best.
we clean our ass, they clean everything. You know that
I
baby
know.
wipe, the Kirkland baby wipes are the best shoe cleaners.
That makes me a little
Interesting.
scared.
Yeah.
Because it's like that should be cleaning all the shit
Mhm.
off your shoes. Like, what kind of chemicals did it
Yes.
have?
Right.
Exactly.
And we're putting in our ass.
All right, I'm still alive.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
And my
Yeah,
shoes look good.
I love Kirkland wipe. Kirkland is like by far my
Mhm.
favorite. I used to like Target, and now they're just trash.
Yeah, they're just too.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
It's like when they changed Chewy Chips Ahoy. I don't know when it happened, but
When it
Chewy
happened.
Chips Ahoy when we were kids used to slap, and now they fucking
Yeah.
suck. They leave this like film on the roof of your mouth.
Oh.
Disgusting. I can't do it. And they were like one of my favorite cookies back in the day. It happens.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, this is it, guys. We're all done. We wrapped up. We got to play with some plugs, sort of ish, a little bit. We talked about clitty litter. We talked about our favorite toilet paper. We should do like a blind toilet paper test.
Oh god.
Like everybody bring a roll and we come to the studio. Maybe not in the studio. I don't know. Maybe we film content outside. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But we appreciate you guys for joining us. Thank you for joining us in the chat, to Nico and to Priestess. Thank you to Eileen, the intern, and Rick Rock
Thank
with the hard
you.
cock. We wouldn't be Sexual Frequency without y'all.
That's right.
Don't forget to send in your
Yeah, Cochina Chronicle
Cochina
stories.
Chronicles, please.
Send
I'm
in your
so excited
stories.
to see what they're going to be.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
And they are 100% anonymous. We do not have. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see who you are when you send it, but it
You
doesn't
can
have to
always
be-
say it's your
Yeah,
friend.
Exactly.
yes.
You don't have to
Yeah.
say it too.
We
Yeah.
won't
just-
mention any names.
I'm looking forward to hearing stories from men too, because we've
Yes.
only the stories that we've heard from men, they've both been gay. So let's get some straight stories up in here too. I normally don't ever say that, right? I'm usually all about the queer. I'm about everybody, but it's like I want to know, what is that? Did you guys feel
yeah,
that?
It's probably a car.
Somebody
or-
downstairs with the
Oh
Oh
system
my
bumping.
god, that scared me
Did
because
you
I
guys
feel
have
like this
We're-
is
flyover
we're on a
yesterday?
second
yes,
story.
that
Oh my god!
What?
So I was quick story. I know we're almost out of time, but I was in my kitchen making dinner,
uh-huh.
and this flyover happened that I didn't realize it because the flyover on Monday was super like this 1912 bomber that
Yeah,
went
it
like
was
3
a-
miles an hour, so
yeah.
nobody felt it. But yesterday's
There
flyover,
was like
OMG.
three planes, right?
I
it
was
three?
like
Yeah.
taking cover in my kitchen.
Yeah.
I was like walking, like squatting. I didn't even know I could squat that low anymore.
So for those of you who don't know, that was a flyover Dodger Stadium, which was the All-Star game. Eileen and I live in El Sereno.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if you wanted me to say where you live,
It's
girl,
fine.
but
I'm good. We're good.
so we live like what, 15 minutes from the
In
stadium?
traffic, like on street traffic, because we don't even have
Yeah.
to take a freeway to get to Dodger
Exactly. And same thing. And I was actually really upset with
Stadium. And you're
myself
higher than I am,
that I
so-
didn't think to come outside and record it.
I forgot that I was getting dinner ready because we were gonna watch the game. So
Yeah.
how did I not know this? But I was like screaming for my kids, and nobody. And my son comes out. He's like, "Mom, it's the flyover for the All-Star game." And I was like, "Huh?" And I run outside, and my neighbors are like all paranoid too. And then I'm like telling them it's the All-Star game.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It was scary. The
my
house
husband was in the
fucking shook
market.
crazy.
down the street.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, "Oh my god, I had to like ladies were screaming and running out of the store." I
Oh
felt
my
so bad.
God.
The poor señoras with their little tortillas and bolillos were all running out. I mean,
All the unattractive people running out of the fucking market.
with their little coin
Corran todos los feos.
But you know, the saddest thing out of all of it is that in this day and age, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Oh my god, we're being attacked.
Right.
That's what
Wow.
I hated about
Yeah.
the whole experience. That's what the first thing that came to my mind was.
Yeah, it was a little bit scary. And then like my sister called and she's outside in her car. Bro, come out and look outside. And I was like, I have no pants on. But that's like the downside of like liking to like not have clothes. It's like I can't just run out and see the fucking jets flying over my house. So needless to say, I missed it because I couldn't get my pants on. Like
Yeah,
fast
even
enough.
like the blinds in my kid because I have the air on in my
Mhm.
living room, but this bitch does not have central air.
Neither do I, girl.
So the blinds in my kitchen were like fluttering open because it was so powerful. That was scary.
Yeah, it was really powerful. Really fucking awesome. It was great. But yes, that was fun.
That was good.
That's it. That
That's
brings
it.
us to the end of the show. We will be live next week. Same channel, same time, 9 p.m. PST. Catch us on Lotus Hustle Life, Sexual Frequency. We hope that you enjoyed the show. Give us some feedback. Let us know how these how pick your
Plug.
I was like, pick your pleasure, pick your plug. If it if it worked out for you, let us know. And we close the show like we do every week with the wise words of my ancestor, my mother, who said, play with yourself every night so that you know your body and you know what you like. This is Goddess Lore,
Rick Rocks,
and Eileen the intern,
and we will see you next week.
Bye, y'all.
Adios.
Have a good one.
That's a good vibe.
Mm-hmm.